So here's a major reason why you should be happy for the rebirth of the Nigerian Airway. Now, in one of its last flights before the
Nigeria is finally here, and the national carrier will commence its operation as soon as the new administration sets in. So it's joy, it's happiness for everyone.
So here's a major reason why you should be happy for the rebirth of the Nigerian Airway. Now, in one of its last flights before the Nigerian Airway packed up during the Obasanjo era, the Nigerian Airways took a flight to New York, and in order to make its return flight back to Nigeria, the crew members of the airline had to source for funds from the passengers so they could buy aviation fuel to fuel this aircraft in order to make its return trip back to Nigeria. And on another occasion, the air cons of the airlines were no longer working. And in a few weeks from this point, the airlines sparked up and it left the airline workers with a lot of unpaid pension and arrears, which were settled by President Muhammad Buhari in the lifetime of his administration to the tune of over 22 billion naira. And today being Friday, the 26th of May, we have seen the rebirth, the reimagining, the renaissance of the Nigerian Airway. And our prayer is that this airline will not go the same route that it did over a decade ago. Now, this is a lot for the administration. This is a lot for the Minister of Aviation, who had said that it's going to happen in the life of this administration. Now, we're happy that this national carrier is back and is alive, although it's going to commence operations in the life of the new administrations. But we've seen the airlines being purchased and the carriers being, brought down to the country, and a lot is being put into place to ensure that this airline will come and stay and will serve the people of Nigeria. Now, a lot has happened this week. I mean, this month of May has been full of commissionings from both the federal, government, the state government, local government. People have been wrapping up, a lot of projects and completions. There's this high in the air. I have been feeling very emotional this period. I am definitely going to miss this president. And one of the people who will say any day, any time that I will miss President Muhammad Buhari. It has been a very emotional, time for the guys at the government house. People are packing up, people are writing books. Books have been written for Buhari. Books have also been written for Yesom Wike, River State governor, Lagos State governor, who has only served a term, has had a book written for him. We've had the highlight of certain government, being packaged. These are things that did not to happen in previous administrations. We've seen almost every state government, rushing to make sure that it completes certain legacy infrastructure, that it has undertaken and is putting, even the political will in place to ensure that the other things that are not completed will be completed, even after they have left office. So this is the very quick one, a very short one. We are happy that this national carrier is back, and we pray God's blessings on it, and that it's going to enjoy the safety that we've enjoyed throughout the Buhari years. We have not had a single air casualty in the life of Buhari, the Buhari administration, except one incident that happened in Lekki where there was a helicopter crash. And that was actually a private owned helicopter that had issues. Before he came into power, we used to have Dana air crash, here and there. The air industry or the aviation industry in Nigeria, suffered a lot of setbacks and had a lot of air crash. But we've recorded no single air crash by an airplane in the life of this administration. And this is the good one. We thank all those who have put in the work to ensure that this, is what we are having right now. And this is what we're going to build from in the days ahead. So I'm very happy to talk about this, and a lot of short videos are going to be coming up as to touch on other things that have happened, in very recent times. So please just keep your, heads on the ground, stay in tuned, track what is happening, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, follow us on WhatsApp, on Facebook at Edikanobot. And till we see again, Godspeed.